Here's something simple, but sit with it. The name of a thing isn't the thing itself. You can say fire, but the word doesn't burn you. You can say water, but the word doesn't make you wet. You can say love, but the word isn't the experience of loving someone. That's obvious, until you realize how much of our lives we experience through words. We don't just see the world, we label it. And once we label something, we often stop looking at it. Think about the word God. The word isn't God. It's a symbol, a sound, a concept. And yet human beings have fought for centuries over what the word is supposed to mean. One person hears God and imagines a person in the sky. Another hears God and thinks of universal consciousness. Another thinks of nature. Another thinks of nothing at all. Same word, completely different experience. And that's why this matters. Sometimes we're arguing over the label instead of investigating what the label is pointing towards. And this goes far beyond religion. Think about the word itself. Who is the self? Your body, your memories, your personality, your name, your thoughts, your consciousness, your history. We use one tiny word and somehow expect it to explain an entire human being. That's crazy when you really think about it. And ancient traditions understood the power of names and languages in different ways. Sacred names, mantras, divine names, words of power, prayer, chanting. But here's the distinction I want you to keep. Don't confuse the symbol with what the symbol represents. A map isn't the territory, a photography isn't the person, a word isn't the experience, and a religious description of the divine isn't necessarily the entirety of the divine. That's why I'm always telling you, look deeper and don't stop at the word. Ask what it's pointing toward, and this applies to you too. Maybe you've called yourself lazy, broken, unlucky, angry, successful, a failure, a spiritual person, a lost person. But what if those are descriptions, not definitions? What if you've been carrying a word and slowly turned it into a prison? So today, watch your labels. When you catch yourself saying, "That's just who I am," pause. Ask, is this who I am? Or is that simply what I've learned to call myself? That's a powerful question. If this made you think, like this video, comment, "The word isn't the thing," and follow for the next layer. And subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want longer wake-up conversations where we can actually sit with these ideas. If you're ready to go deeper, the books are through the first link in my profile, The Hidden Codes of Energy and Power, The Universal Laws Master Guide, and the 30-Day Self-Mastery Challenge. And if you want to sit down and actually have a conversation with me about these ideas, you can book a private one-on-one session through the same link. Don't just collect words, ask what they're pointing towards. Because sometimes the thing keeping you asleep is the label you've mistaken for reality. Wake up.